I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it.
Holly's sister, Lily.
I just don't know what Bigby's doing. If he cares about it. If he even gives a shit.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No! What monsters are you? What horrible, evil, villainous, warped monsters are you?
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
Look, maybe a few will get sent up, but you're my friend, Colin. I wouldn't do that to you.
Fucking Bloody Mary.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
He must stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Episode 5. Cry.
You've come a long way. You must be tired. And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently.
Silver bullets.
Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin. Well, gramercy me. Take a seat at the very least.
Don't misunderstand the situation here. We are not friends, and you're in no position to offer me anything.
On the contrary, Sheriff. And I don't wish to contradict you here, but your initiative and mine have been friendly for a long while now. Ever since I came aboard these shores. You know, Fabletown's been very accommodating of my humble ventures. Never said a bad word. And that relationship's worked till these ends.
That was Crane who let you do whatever you wanted. I'm not Crane.
No, you're not. What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey. Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
Kill those women.
You know why I'm here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith and Lilly, the girls who worked at the Pudding and Pie.
Did I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof of this, yes? Some allotment of evidence. A witness, perhaps.
Your servant over there told me you did it.
That's a fucking lie. I didn't say anything like that.
Fine.
All I said was that this was your town, and nothing wouldn't happen without your approval, all right? That's it.
If only that were true. Those women. I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with. You really don't need to worry yourself further.
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job.
What's up, EGS?
You know that. But I simply can't divulge that information. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right.
What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
Tweedledee, please.
How's dumb?
I'm
there, bud?
already pissed off. You don't want to make it worse.
Oh, I think I do. I'd love a good reason to put a bullet between your eyes after what you did!
That's enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie.
Whoa, Georgie, Porgy. Good night, babe.
However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
Fucking
You
Georgie.
got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Oh yeah, I wanted to reference dumb, for sure.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Georgie.
You piece of shit. I should have fucking known.
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. But you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And
You
then
told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, sis. You're just gonna let him do this?
Oh, I'm taking you all down, so I don't care who takes the fall
So
for
what do you
this.
say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our
I'm taking
continued
both of you,
cooperation.
motherfuckers.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
Don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
Are you seriously throwing me under the fucking carriage after everything I've done for you?
I think I'll be taking both of you.
You're not taking me, you fucking ponce. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers
Get
are?
the fuck out of
I
here!
do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere.
That blonde-haired woman, traitor, you want to talk? Exactly.
What are you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you?
I told you.
I'm running out of patience, Crooked Man. I don't have time to fuck around here.
This could have gone so well. But you just had to complicate things. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
It said grab him. I made no attempt to grab him. Oh, fuck me. This fucking bitch.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Oh my god, now I'm getting jumped. I'm gonna kill. Damn it.
Over here!
Oh shit. Whoa.
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
Oh, fuck no.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Got him! Now!
Where's Snow White? Somebody. Oh! The werewolf. Fuck yeah. Oh, let's go.
Oh god.
I do not remember this. Yo, Jersey, you're pissing me off, dude.
This way.
Kill D's bitch ass. Oh, damn it. That blonde-haired woman, yeah, she's pissing me off too.
Shit!
I know.
Like, she helped Georgie kill those other two girls. They were her sisters. Fucking go, dude. Werewolf. Where'd they go? Let's go, Big B. What? I definitely pressed up. Because my perfect run. No. There we go.
Fuck! What was that?
Oh, I think the Crooked Man's on that one. Fuck, I should have got him. Damn it, dude. I'm about to rip her ass out.
Take him off!
I can't.
Come on, Big B. Motherfucker. Wait, am I gonna get run over? Oh, no.
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
I cannot wait for her ass to die.
Come on.
Right. Fuck it.
And he stole somebody's clothes. Ah, I should have landed on the crooked man's car. That's alright though. We'll go get him later.
Holy shit.
Georgie Porgie's about to take a L. I'm gonna try and kill the girl, but I gotta take Georgie in. He's gotta stand trial.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay. How did this happen, Georgie?
Oh, fuck. Well, it won't be your fault.
Can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
Vader hallway scene commences.
It's no fucking use. No way I'm walking out of here.
Here.
Also, why'd they come to his club if they're trying to lay low?
Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go. That it, Sheriff? Had to say your goodbyes first.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Yes.
Please, Sheriff.
Fuck you, get out of my way.
Haven't you done enough?
I'm gonna
Look
arrest
at
you
him.
too, bitch.
He's dying.
Vivian, you don't know what you're doing.
I'm trying to help you here.
I'll arrest you too if I have to.
Go ahead.
Alright, well, here we go. Both of you are coming
It
with me.
isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lilly, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What?
He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered—
Of course it does. Those girls—
So it's all my fucking fault then?
I
You
didn't
fucking—
mean—
Hit her.
You're gonna
Hit her.
throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look,
Sometimes you just have to do what you're told. Then it comes back to bite you in the ass because some good-for-nothing crooked bastard decides you're not worth shit anymore.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the crooked man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The crooked man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out. The both of you can go rot in hell.
George,
You think I'm the one to fucking blame?
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not.
Nigga, you just confessed. Are you kidding me? You're
Go
going
ahead
to
and
jail.
arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith.
It doesn't
won't
matter.
free your friend Narissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing.
This is justice.
It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him. Coming here, talking about options, like it was that simple.
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lilly from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them, what would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
I told you, you don't know the fuck about anything.
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this?
Wait, so you've been helping this asshole? I thought you cared about them.
I do.
Lies.
Yes, I do.
Lies.
You have to understand. Nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea.
Regardless of them
Discretion
dying,
is
they
our
still
guarantee.
couldn't speak.
That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use
Hashtag
us.
blame
That
Vivian.
was the point. And the crooked man showed up, and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the
Pull her
spell.
ribbon.
Save the fucking day.
Stop it!
I told you, sometimes all your options are shit.
Why should you get to decide? Either of you. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say?
No.
It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
Just shut up.
You don't get a choice if you're involved in this.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm
Pull your
sick of
fucking
everyone
ribbon,
thinking
bitch.
that they can just do what they want with my life.
Kill yourself.
Thought it would be different here.
Kill yourself.
But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I
Do
didn't
it.
mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Good, you should.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Kill yourself.
Don't. Vivian, no!
Jesus.
Fuck! No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian! Shit!
Are you happy now? Is this what you wanted?
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh!
At least her dumb ass is dead. Yeah, fuck her, dude.
Fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby. I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, alright? For both of us. You know the bastard deserves it.
Don't worry about the crooked man.
Old foundry by the river, alright? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. fucking asshole.
You must stand trial. I know.
You want to finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you want to do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with.
That's not who I am.
Sure it's not. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. I know what I did. What? You're just gonna leave me here?
I'll send someone for your body.
Ah,
Both of you.
Damn.
Fuck you! Piece of shit.
Also, he's a fable. Like, he may survive. Like, that's not necessarily a wound that he would die from. Well, again, he's a fable. Like, fables can take a shit ton of damage. They're basically like cartoons. So he may even survive. I can't even remember. Karma's a bitch, Georgie. And so is Vivian. Like, the fact that she made those extra ribbons for people so they couldn't talk, like, bro. And then you killed yourself anyway. Like, two people died because of that shit. Hashtag blame fucking Vivian, dude.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
I should have landed on his car. Bastard. Cut the power.
Of course.
I love how this dude didn't call her back up. Like, he don't want snow or nothing. He's like, nah, fuck this. I'm going in. I'm going in. We'll do this. Fucking Georgie Porgy. I don't know who I hate more. Jersey Devil or Georgie Porgy. Definitely hate North with her hate boner and Vivian with her hypocrisy. Yeah, fuck Vivian, dude.
So this is where they've been sending these.
That's not weird at all.
Bigby Wolf. The big bad wolf.
Pinocchio, Mr. Toad, Jack Horner, Beauty, Ichabod Crane, Bluebeard. Oh, Bluebeard owes debts to him. That's interesting. Flycatcher.
You used to be something.
Rose Red, that's Snow White's sister. Boy Blue. She even had the audacity to stare Bigby down last night. At least he saw his brother get his throat ripped out. She, however, is a dumbass hypocrite. Yeah, she is. Surveillance. Who are they watching? Snow White, King Cole, Bigby Wolf, Bigby Wolf, Bigby Wolf, Bigby Wolf. Damn, they've been surveilling the fuck out of me. Holly. Oh, that was what's her name? Works at the bar. Freeze's dad is in this. That was me with Snow. Narissa, Faith and I guess that's Holly. That's Faith kissed me the first night. That's also the first night with Faith. And that's Faith and Narissa getting in an argument. Looks like.
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small, shivering bodies would fit.
And they tortured somebody right there at the bleach out. Silver bullets.
Silver.
The big bad wolf. It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
I hate Mary.
Bigby, I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you finish, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Wow. What a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned? Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
There you go. Let's go, boy. Oh, what if Bigby got diagnosed with fatal ST? I didn't know I was in control there for a second. Oh, fucking shit. Your Red Dead Redemption 2 reference. I need to focus up. Can't move too many quick time events. I definitely hit that one. Oh, sorry.
Where are you? Come out and face me!
Oh. It's just like the spirit. man, you can't leave, man. This is a pivotal part of the game. Fuck. No. Big Werewolf hype. Boy. Yes, fucking sir. Fuck you, Mary. Son of a bitch. That motherfucker's still here. He didn't even leave.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds. I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
You need to tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers, you're going to have to cooperate with me. Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution.
He is too
I'm sure
dangerous
you
to be kept
understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
Maybe you didn't carry it out. I don't think Georgie was lying when he said you ordered their deaths.
Georgie would have said anything to save himself. We'd both know that. I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will. as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero? Because those are two very different things.
This is about justice. I'm the sheriff. I have to do what's right. 2 people were murdered.
And you know who did it. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle. You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again. My previous interactions with her have gone rather well.
All right, let's go.
He's met her before?
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say? Fine. I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
That was interesting. I didn't go for the gun and he dropped it. I wonder if I would have went for it if he'd shot me. That would have been no good. I sense a dumbass D. Yeah, D's gonna come in and be like, he killed my brother. He's not trustworthy.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place. And after what happened with Mary...
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do you have to say for
Where
yourself?
the fuck do you get off?
Poor
You
girls.
think you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on
Ladies and gentlemen, we got...
I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White, but I thought it would be unwise to proceed with such faulty information.
Bigby, is that true?
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not. Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Don't worry about it. It's done.
Justice has already been dispatched. Bigby executed him.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
Thank
And
you.
I
Told
don't.
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White. Unless you plan to abandon the charter entirely.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lilly, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lilly, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
A misunderstanding.
Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're
Come on,
involved.
it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
We all know who you are. We know what you've done.
Just give it up already.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
but
on with
we
it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself. And I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell the fucking truth
bullshit.
for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
You weren't being helpful. You were trying to set me up. Your people tried to kill me.
They get a bit carried away sometimes. It's
They
true.
get a bit carried
Loyal to
away.
the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people. Use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs.
And he worked
the
for
guy
you?
who was in your pocket, remember?
Thank you.
What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
They burned my tree to ashes.
What?
You burned it down?
You see?
Why would you do that?
There's more to this than they're saying, okay? It was necessary to keep this town safe. Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man.
What choice did I have?
It wasn't
Not do it.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a crooked man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Like you did with her?
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
Do you really think the Crooked Man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now.
Let's go, Beast.
But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over.
Let's go, Bluebeard.
And those girls will have their justice.
Oh, we're building a team. Suck it, Crooked Man, you son of a bitch.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
So, are we done?
You won't be able to talk your way out of this, Crooked Man.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this.
What are you talking about?
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let
killed
me just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course. Where are you going with this?
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder, since you know Bigby works for her.
That's...
He killed a man.
That don't make him a murderer.
Doesn't it?
For fuck's sake, killing someone who's trying to kill you is
They
hardly...
were there to retrieve Crane. You didn't need to escalate things.
Me? It was them.
They shot at
Who
me.
sent those two freaks anyway?
Bigby and I have already discussed his behavior that night. We're handling it
Now, where
internally.
have I heard that before? How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe
He
he's
wasn't.
right.
Did you think we'd all just let
Bluebeard did that
You
shit.
can't be serious.
That was different.
What?
That was Bluebeard, not me.
He was a murder suspect.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for mine.
This is completely different.
I did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lilly. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crisis.
It's not just about the murders, it's about you controlling everything.
Point. We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I know.
The laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to
who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the—
Bigby? Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath?
What's she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
What?
She has something to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
Oh, and she can talk now because of the ribbon.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come here.
Dear, I don't
Just shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us
Witness,
hear
witness.
stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
There you go.
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian killed herself back at the Pudding and Pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lilly.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lilly are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say, you're an asshole. And I hope you rot at the bottom of the witching well for what you did.
Don't worry. He's gonna pay for it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
Nah, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
Wait!
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Suck it, loser.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough
I don't care.
bloodshed
So we get
already?
rid of him.
Dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
What about a vote?
What do you think this is?
Everyone, calm down.
Look, Snow should decide what we do with him. She's gonna be the deputy mayor,
But
so...
she's not the deputy mayor yet.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
What about why?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine. Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want,
I'm
Miss
throwing his ass in the well, boy.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Rip his
Teach him a
head
fucking
off.
lesson.
No.
He has to
We
die.
can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Not this way.
Oh! Oh shit, what the fuck? Fuck you.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment.
Think of me when you try to sleep. Finish it, Sheriff.
You know, just between us, I was gonna let you live. But now...
You're going to miss me.
No, I won't.
If that nigga somehow escapes from there, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed. If he's like the main bad guy in the
For
second one.
Lily. And Faith.
Yes. Another one of us to erase from the books.
Shut up, old woman. My god. He was evil. Like, damn, dude. Got that ass. That old woman is the new Vivian. Confirmed.
Oh, hi. Sheriff Bigby. Great to see you. I don't know if you remember me.
I know who you are, Flycatcher. You've worked at the Woodlands for how many years now?
I think I've lost count. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to.
I remember Flycatcher.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
I would have seen him if I went to the Tweedledomes. The Tweedles. The other
This
day.
fucking line.
Here's Jack.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Right. Thanks.
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Fucking Bluebeard, always at the front of the line.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
My man, Colin. Yellow Brick Road. Oh no, the toads are going to the farm?
I'm going. Jesus.
I gave him all that money for glamour.
We
Is
only
he
have like
buying
5
them?
minutes.
Carry me, for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit.
You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit. Just go grab that, would you?
Sorry about all this. I tried to help.
Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'd get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money. But she didn't want to hear it.
That's bullshit. If you have the money,
Sheriff
she
Bigby,
wants you to.
I
that's
have
bullshit.
something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her, she was nice. So
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, 'cause when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
I'm sorry, TJ. But, look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundies seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on, it won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No, some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
Colin gets to stay.
That's bullshit, Bigby, and you know it. You're all fucking corrupt.
Nigga, I tried to get you to stay. I gave you the money and then Snow overruled me. That's fucking Snow's fault, not
Saying
mine,
goodbye?
you dickhead.
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
It's okay. I get it.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lilly. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lilly, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lilly together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the crooked man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they'd go just to silence someone who had physical evidence? I had to.
Marissa, what did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the crooked man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
So you sold them out?
No. Yes. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the crooked man. But then... Oh, God.
Here.
Thank you. I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait. So Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lilly, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her. Just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them, could at least save the rest of us.
So, that piece of fabric I found near there, that was you?
Yeah, I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The crooked man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lilly. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
That's not true.
It is. You've just never seen it before. But now you have. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I go out there and I do my job. I put my life on the line. I get shot at. I do what has to be done for them. But at the end of the day, I'm still the bad guy.
I know, but they'll come around. You'll see. After everything you've done for us. Maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You protected your friends, no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the crooked man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the crooked man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place.
What's up, Pixel? What's up, Chicken
For
Finger?
better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are. I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
Trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little
Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests.
I hope you find what you're looking for. I'll see you around, Wolf.
So I don't know if you know what that last ending part was about, but it harkens back to the very first episode. And my question is, I don't really know whether she's actually Nerissa or whether she's Faith, because there's only two possibilities. Playing Smash Ultimate, getting my ass whooped sucks. What did you do, Georgie? Players left Georgie to die. Did you give the crooked man a trial? 89.6% of players brought the crooked man back alive. Even 38.6% of players threw the crooked man down the witching well. Even 98.5% of players decided to accept TJ's gift for Snow. What were your last words to Nerissa? I hope I've done some good here. Explain yourself. You fought him after the interrogation. You offered him protection at the business office. You gave him a drink when he asked for one in your apartment. You helped him to avoid the farm. You took him back to the witching well. You tossed him down the witching well. Dumb, you killed him. Get fucked, dumb. Faith, you gave her money after the fight with the woodsman. Georgie, you left him to die. Greenleaf, you burned her tree. Grin, you drank with Grin after Lily's funeral. Jack, you made a deal with him. He went to his place first, and he shot himself. Nerissa, you gave her a cigarette during your final conversation. You brought her along with you to the trip trap. You promised to bring the crooked man back alive. You chose to wait for him. TJ, you accepted his beetle and promised to give it to Snow. You slapped him during the interrogation in his apartment. You stood up for him when Snow wanted to send him to the farm. You gave him money. And yet, the dickhead resents me. I guess the slap outweighs the other two things. You tried to remove her ribbon at the pudding pie. Yep. And so my thing is, I don't know if we ever really met the real Faith. Because what could have happened is Nerissa could have been glamored as Faith, who was already dead, and stirred up that trouble with the woodsman so that I would come and, you know, meet them. And then she dumped the real Faith's head at my doorstep, so then I would know kind of what's going on and investigate. Or I could have met the real Faith, and that was actually Faith. And then she could have glamored herself as Nerissa, I suppose. And then Nerissa was the one that actually died. And her head was glamored as her. Because in the beginning it said that we were going to have the head tested, but we never got the results back. So it could have like de-glamored or unglamored or however that works. I think it was Nerissa glamored as Faith, and Faith died originally. But it does make me wonder, because Faith's whole story is that she's able to like go unseen with her little donkey skin jacket or whatever. So she's good at hiding who she actually is or what she looks like or all that shit. I don't know. Hopefully, I mean, I did choose to chase her down, so hopefully I'll get some answers in season 2. Or I guess I can pick up the comics. The comics would tell me. Those covers look awesome, by the way. Pick up a graphic novel today. Let's look at the extras. Book of Fables. Now I can speak. Smash is distracting me. You're the master of Terry. Vivian was the very first to bear the curse of the purple ribbon. Removing the ribbon would result in death, and any attempt to talk about it was thwarted by the spell upon it. As time went on, she tried to live a normal life. Eventually, she married a nice man, but he was constantly wondering about the ribbon around her neck. Despite her pleas for him to leave it alone, one night while she was sleeping, he attempted to remove it. As he pulled on the edge of the string, Vivian woke and saw what her husband was doing. In a panic, she pulled away, preventing the ribbon's knot from being undone. Furious, she tried to express the severity of his actions, but her husband was unable to understand. She realized then that she couldn't trust him and decided to leave. She lived alone for the rest of her days in the homelands, preferring the safety of isolation to the risk of another betrayal. Oh, there he is. The big bad wolf. Bigby's true form. Bigby's true form is that of a giant 8-foot tall wolf. In addition to his iconic huff and puff power, he has also inherited other abilities from his father, the North Wind. For example, Bigby is able to hold his breath for an abnormally long amount of time, making it impossible for him to drown. So when the woodsman cut him open, stuffed rocks in and threw him in the river, he was just chilling down there. He didn't drown. Did you understand Pixel's reference? No. Mary's loyalty. God, she looks crazy right there. She does look like Spirit. It's pretty funny. Bloody Mary began working for the Crooked Man many centuries ago. Damn. He promised her freedom to do as she pleased as long as she agreed to act as his personal bodyguard and hitman. Because of the Crooked Man's power and influence, Mary never had to wonder or had to worry about getting caught by the authorities. She enjoys her job immensely and would defend the Crooked Man to the death, mostly because she finds it fun. When criminals captured in Fabletown, the traditional procedure is to hold a formal hearing in front of the community or concerned parties. However, exceptions are often made to expedite the process. In reality, there aren't any hard and fast rules for these types of situations, and the extent to which policies are upheld can depend on who is being charged. Sheriff Bigby. After fleeing the homelands, Bigby Wolf spent many years wandering through Europe, with a fabled colony quickly developing in the New World. Snow White and Feathertop tracked down the wolf and offered him passage to Fabletown. He agreed, and Snow cut him with a lycanthropy-stained knife to give him the power to change into human form at will. Oh, so he was just wandering around as that big-ass wolf the whole time. Bigby became sheriff of Fabletown under King Cole's administration, but because of his violent past, many Fables didn't trust him, and he was banned from ever setting foot on the farm. To this day, he struggles to redeem himself in the eyes of the community. Coolio. Wait, I missed one? What did I miss? I don't know. Alright, well, that is The Wolf Among Us. Definitely a great game. Love it. Can't wait for Season 2 to come out soon. Or actually, I don't know that it'll be out soon, but at least I have this up on the channel, so we'll be ready to rock as soon as Season 2 becomes available. I plan on going back to DBD soon. I don't know whether that'll be next week or what, but whenever the Rift Part 2 or whatever comes out, I will officially start my grind on that, so I'll start streaming that. But if it's not next week, then we might go on back to some Black Desert, since we haven't played that in a while. I'll get a couple streams of that in. So, stay tuned for that. Otherwise, everybody enjoy your weekend. I appreciate you for stopping by, and I will see you next week.